Hello again. We're back. We've got a little bit more activity going on at the Capitol with the military ceremony.
They've been vetted before already, and you
I
get them
wanted to
voted
bring
out
that to
today.
you.
We're trying to do that, but they're not playing ball. So if they don't, then we'll put the 30-hour clock on Rubio tonight, and then we'll vote on him tomorrow evening.
You say they're not playing ball. So you're saying the Democrats are saying we're not going to do
They're
a voice
playing
vote.
games.
We're not going to.
Well, we're not going to not necessarily do voice votes, but limit the debate time. So maybe have an hour debate on each one. Maybe waive debate altogether. They could do a 10-hour debate
President's
instead of
due
the
in
30-hour
here in a
debate.
minute.
So far, they're not doing it.
So far, we
They just
haven't had any of
concluded
that.
the congressional luncheon
once I
at
leave
Capitol. Now he's going to greet
a
the
committee
troops.
hearing on Pete, then I'll go to the leaders table with Thune, and we'll discuss what our options are.
So can those time periods run simultaneously? Can you start debate on several? It's just one person at a time.
Yes.
So I've
That's why
heard
it
a number
takes
of
so long.
senators say they want to do this on the Obama schedule rather than the first Trump schedule. And I think he got like 15 through in the first 30 days or something like that. Are you saying that that's not looking likely at this point?
Well, so we could get 15 done in 30 days, but we'd be nights, weekends, which Leader Thune has said, be prepared to do that. That was the email that he sent out last night.
Yep.
So we could get those 15 done if the Democrats want to do that. At the same time, they could allow us to do it through block two. So the ones that came out of the committee with little or no contentious votes against them, Pete isn't going to be one of them, but some of them could come out, and we could put those on blocks and maybe vote on 2 or 3 a day like we're wanting to tonight.
Again, we're looking at first honors, similar to a military inspection happening in Emancipation Hall up on Capitol Hill. This is where President Trump delivered the second speech that he went down and taught to supporters. It's now been cleared out, and you can see the members of the military there as the president and the first lady will make their way there before heading to Capitol Hill. Charlie, your thoughts on what we're seeing?
Yeah, that was his second post-inaugural address. And I think it went longer than the inaugural address did. But talking about the nominees, I think that, what an important reminder of how important it is that Republicans won the control of the Senate. If they had not won control of the Senate, we would be having an entirely different conversation about who would be getting through and who wouldn't be getting through. And obviously, Trump's Attorney General nominee ended up withdrawing, and then he replaced him with Pam Bondi. But a lot of these nominees were sort of viewed as being controversial when he named them. But I have been struck by, over the last week or so, how I think every single one of these nominees is going to get through.
Yes.
That we've had so far.
Right.
You agree, Senator?
Yeah, I believe everybody will. Pete came in there. He was the biggest challenge, and it was a debate before we went in. Do we take Pete first, or do we wait on the hearing? President Trump was very forceful in saying, I want Pete to go
It's
first
gonna be
because he's going to set the
interesting
tone.
to
That's how
see,
much faith he had in Pete. And when Pete walked into that hearing,
what the results of the appointees for the cabinet and who's going to get through with confirmation. We're hoping to hear some of the results today, but we'll see. Right now, we're waiting on the president to come in and greet and take part in the first honors ceremony.
met with the Senate now 3 times. He's giving a shout out to Mitch. He's giving a shout out to Susan, to Lisa. He's talking about how we all have to work together, how he looks forward to working together. He's even said this multiple times, and this is him, is a total different leadership style than he had before, is yesterday was yesterday's problem. Today we're dealing with a new America, and we need every one of us to be together. So whatever happened in the past, let's set it back there and move forward together in a unified force, because we have to. And he has said that since November 6th to the Senate. We wouldn't have had this majority if it wouldn't have been for the president, and we know that. The president worked his tail off. I was fortunate enough to travel with him on a regular basis on Trump Force One. In between rallies, he was doing teletown hall meetings, 11 or 12 a
line.
day on the plane for not just House members but Senate members. He was constantly inviting all
little bit of my
the senators to
old
his rally
military
too, and
coming
we
back
owe
into
him
play.
a lot, and we all see that. Now, at the same time, Susan Collins is from a very difficult state, and at some time she's going to have to vote away from us because she's still got to represent Maine. And when that happens, we still can lose 3 if we have to.
In quite a
JDs
day.
are deciding vote. That's why I say that
You have a
we're
new
going to get all these
president,
individuals confirmed. And if she
new
has to
vice
vote away with us,
president,
we've got to give her a little bit of room to do that.
cabinet
And President Trump even
confirmations.
acknowledged that.
Do you see any Democrat senators who
And,
might be yeses on Pete Hegseth, for example?
Overall, it's just
Maybe
feeling
Fetterman.
like a
I really don't
really
think
new
anybody
day in
outside of John.
America.
John is,
I know
him and I
that,
have really got to know each other in
there are
the
some
past, and
folks
he's got
that
a
are
great story why he
disappointed.
dresses the way he does. Not exactly.
And we hope
Well,
the
today,
majority
share
of them
here.
will
Today
come
he was
around
in
and
shorts and
realize
Shorts
And hey, John-
and a
that
hoodie
this is
for
for the better.
inauguration.
Okay,
John,
here we
John
go.
owns it, and he doesn't
we're
hide
getting
from it.
ready to
When we're off air, I'll tell you the
look
story
off
behind why he dresses the way he does.
Sure.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Just tell us all. All right. Let's listen back into Capitol Hill.
Here he comes, President and Mrs. Trump. A little bit of a weak salute from that one member there. what you call a full day, folks. President's been going since early this morning. Going into the late night.
first honors.
All right, that was pretty good. Nice little ceremony today with the military. Now, I presume he's going to be headed over to the Capital One Arena for the parade, signing of executive orders in the arena, among some other things. So we'll check out for now, and we'll go on. We'll go back on when the president arrives at the arena. So, signing off for now.